Hi, my name is Sham Sivaramakrishnan, and I am one of the co founders of banyanboard.com. I'm going to be talking about how Banyan, our cloud based software product for networking between teams, is extremely helpful for operations teams. This background image you see behind me is a control center for a space launch. But the intriguing thing is, all those screens and applications must remind you of your teams that deal with similar number of applications and screens sitting in their living rooms and office rooms, right? The reality of today is that our operations teams are dealing with multiple screens, multiple applications, and multiple stakeholders. As your operators grapple with one application after another and try to resolve issues that surface through these applications, they are still using very traditional and legacy systems like emails and chat clients that we used to use 2 or 3 decades earlier. These systems are good, they're not problematic in themselves, but if you're trying to communicate rich information, like who did what, how something happened, what happened, you are really having to provide a lot of context, which now has to all be put in text using these legacy systems. The other thing that happens is when you do get feedback that solves your issues, that feedback is also pretty primitive and scattered. So you're often left wondering about all the sources of feedback you've received and how to document them so future operators can use them. But now collating all that disparate feedback itself is its own challenge. All of this results in worker fatigue and poor retention, and doing this day in and day out is not fun for anybody. We have thought about this problem having faced the same issues, and our solution is this. We think whiteboarding on your screen is the solution. Think about it. Whiteboarding is extremely effective for collaboration and solve complex problem solving. Why is that? Because you're able to point to multiple things. You are able to express your body language while whiteboarding, and you're able to draw out complex shapes on these whiteboards that bring out the complexity of what you're saying. For example, if you have a screen that looks as complex as this, you should be able to mark up places on your screen and you should be able to attach some context to your markups. And this context can be attached specifically to a single drawing on your screen. When you provide such context, you should be able to receive responses, and all of this should be documented. Doing all of this is exactly what Banyan does, and that's what this screenshot shows here. This is a simple but illustrative example of why it's important to point to multiple things. Say you have an email open and you have a video where you're seeing a discrepancy in some standard operating protocol. Then you can easily point to this piece of evidence, which is your video, your past email detailing that this protocol should have been changed, and that's it. Now, imagine doing the same thing via a email or a chat thread and putting screenshots in these multiple chat threads and getting the other party to agree. This is a lot simpler. We believe video based collaboration tools are going to be the future of operations teams. If you're interested in checking out Banyan, write to me at sham.siva@woodseric.com. Banyan has a variety of other cool features, including very powerful video editing capabilities. This entire video was done on Banyan itself. Look forward to hearing from you.